Yo, we completely demolished that Yoshi team and recruited all their minor characters. I think we could still replay them. I guess it would be Birdo, and I don't know who else they would have on the team. But it's time to face off with Peach. The Peach Monarchs. I'm pretty sure we got to defeat every captain before we can play in the championship game. And in any case, we still want to complete some of our star missions. So we'll go ahead and get started. First off, we're going to choose our roster after the loading screen of Peach painted by Andy Warhol. So I think we can go ahead and get Monty out of the lineup just because we've already made him a superstar. I'm not sure. Okay, so one of Luigi's star missions is to get a team star. That's all he needs. And Noki just needs to cross the plate 3 times, just like Monty Mole did last time. So you know what? I think we'll just roll with Noki for that. I don't know if I want Baby Mario and Baby Luigi in because they hate pretty much every other character on this roster. So we might just leave it as is for now. We need Bowser Jr. to bat with the Killer Ball or whatever, this Bullet Bill Ball. And these are already superstars, the Hammer Bros. So maybe we'll put one up here, potentially get MVP at some point, I guess. Actually, you know what? For now, let's just leave it like this. And we want Pianta to get that laser beam throw. I think we'll roll with that. I'm going to play 5 innings against the Peach Monarchs. What's good, YouTube? I'm Louis Gusto. Welcome back to another episode of my Mario Superstar Baseball playthrough. We are playing courtesy of the Nintendo Wii, but as you know, it's first generation Wii, compatible with Gamecube games. I'm playing on a platinum Nintendo Gamecube controller where the B button sticks just a little tiny bit. I used a star with Noki just to get her on. She's speedy enough to where she can steal a base fairly easily, and she's in there. Now I want to bat with his Killer Ball or Bullet Bill Ball. That made it through. And there's 1 run for Noki. That's how you want to start it off. That's why you make, you know, if you want to complete that mission, you got to put him, bat him lead off. I mean, I guess in theory you could put him 2 or 3, but lead off is going to give you the best shot. Now, like I said, we absolutely destroyed Yoshi's team last time. We scored 21 in 1 inning. Oh, here comes her lovely heart pitch. That's almost impossible. Perfect contact. See you later. That's way over the castle wall. That's a 2-run shot off the sledgehammer of the Hammer Bro. Bowser Jr. scores, and we are already up 3-0. Still nobody out. Bowser needs to get smack 2 home runs in a game. He also needs to get a grand slam. Well, obviously, that one's not going to be possible. This is going to be high off the wall. In Yoshi's Park, that would have been gone. Oh, he also has to crush somebody with a body check. So hopefully at some point we'll get the opportunity to do whoops. To do that. What happened there? Did I let go of A? I guess I did. You should have gone to first, my guy. So we got runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Boomerang, brother. Nice contact. That will score Bowser from third. Boomerang, bro, with the... Why even go home? So what do we do here? We'll just hit. It was a change up. Is that gonna drop? Okay. Toad, Pink Toad in right field makes the grab. 2 outs. Fire Bro on first. Here's regular Dry Bones. He lines one into right field. It's gonna roll all the way to the wall. Fire Bro will score. Dry Bones going for the triple. May as well. He's got a triple. It's 5-0. Better slow down, right? We need Noki to score 2 more times. Oh! Swung at an outside pitch. Nice contact. Good play at third. And that'll end the inning, but not before the monster scored 5 runs on 5 hits. All right, so I need to throw his Bullet Bill pitch, but I'll see if I can throw it on a 2-strike count to maximize the efficiency, you know? Easy ground ball. One away, and here is the captain, Peach. Peach in her baseball short shorts. Not sure how effective those are, but there's the Bullet Bill ball. Oh, she ended up getting a hit off it. It doesn't matter. That will take care of one of his star missions. Although, wait, does he have to win the game too? I mean, not like that's ever in doubt, right? Good. Let him get some offense together. That's fine with me. Totally fine with me. We could score runs with the best of them. Our yellow Toad's up now. Bowser Jr., the lefty, tosses one in. Here's the 0-1. Oh, big Toad. Whiff. Oh. There's his laser beam throw. So he actually has an opportunity to do that now. But he has to get the runner out at the plate. That's the only way that'll work. All right, they scored a run. Bowser Jr. is not a great pitcher. Not that I'm making an excuse, but this is also my second time pitching with him so far, I think, in this playthrough, right? Yeah, because otherwise I wouldn't have him on my squad. They want us to get a double play, but struck him out. Only in Mario Baseball can you strike a batter out and then get a failure notification. That'll be the third out. So they score 1 run, leave the bases loaded. Let's head to the top of the second. It's a star chance, so I can't use a star, but... Alright, Noki on base again. Let's go, Noki. With her Princess Leia seashell. Oh, whoops, I forgot to steal. Oh, no! Get in there. Woo, woo, woo. I held up. I didn't know if it was going to be caught or what. Outside. Good eye. No, I'm not trying to steal third right now. I'm just trying to mash the ball with these power hitters. Perfect contact. That'll be high off the wall, though. It'll score Noki. That's her second run. So we just need to have her score one more time, and she'll be a superstar. Poor Peach. She's tired. In the last episode, I think I updated you guys on my gym accident where a 5-pound weight fell on my foot. I'm happy to say that we think it's just a bad bruise, because over the weekend I was able to walk around quite a bit. We visited with some friends on the Upper East Side. Then the next day we did some grocery shopping around Brooklyn. I can't believe I struck out, but I'm still wrapping my toes just for some stability. It's actually a little bit more sore today after walking around over the weekend, but I think that's because I hadn't been on my foot at all. Oh, damn. Yo, I gotta tip my hat to that one. They didn't show the replay. They should have, because that was a really phenomenal defensive play. It's 7-1. Bottom of the second. Pink Toad up. I can never tell. Is it pink or purple? I guess this one's purple. But his icon looks pink, right? Confusing me. Hey, shit. Hammer Bro out in left field. Patrolling. Takes care of the can of corn. Toadette up next. Looks at a strike. Bowser Jr. still feeling good. He wears the handkerchief around his mouth. And he gets a strikeout. Now gonna face off with Toadsworth. They first met up in Super Mario Sunshine. Here's the first pitch. It's in there for a strike. The mission is to get Toadsworth out. He swings and misses, so we are 1 strike away from doing that. And we did it. We got a Scout Flag for Toadsworth. What is... Oh, he has to do all the mini games. That's right. In order for Dry Bones to get MVP status, I'm going to have to bench mostly everybody else. Alright. Big swing and a miss. Yellow Toad on the mound. Oh, this might be a double play. Run it out. Oh, right. He beat the throw to first. So what? I basically mash the B button when I'm base running because you get a little bit of a boost. But unfortunately, on this controller, you know, every third button press on the B button makes it stick. Damn. All right. So Noki won't get the third run, but she's gotten up 3 times in 3 innings, so I'm confident she'll get one more shot at it. Bowser Jr. to face Peach. Oh, whoops. Bad dive. You can also mash B in the outfield, or in the field in general, to run faster after a ball. So as you... Okay, that's going to drive in a run. As you can imagine, having the B button stick kind of makes that a little bit more difficult. It's clearly and obviously not impossible. There you go. I don't know why she didn't dive. That's sort of a glitch in the game. We'll forgive it because it's such an amazing game. Alright, Blue Toad up. Facing off with Bowser Jr. He's quickly down 0-2. Here's the pitch. It's a high pop fly. Hammer Bro under it. Makes the second out. Daisy standing on first base, hoping to cross the plate as her team is down 5 runs. Here's the pitch from Bowser Jr. to Red Toad or regular Toad. He's got a single into the fountain. The fountain that sits in center field. Green Toad up next. And that'll be an easy out to end the inning. So the Monarchs get on the board once again. They are down 5, and let's head to the top of the 4th. Offense hasn't been quite as explosive today compared to the absolute shell shock we left at Yoshi's Park. That's going to be a high pop fly. It'll hit the block and fall down into Toadsworth's glove. Hammer Bro's having himself a game. He sees the changeup. Is that going to hit off the wall or is she going to catch it? Oh, right on the stone entryway in front of the drawbridge. Oh, I didn't want to swing at that, but whatever. Damn, a high pop fly, but that won't clear the yard. Bowser will have a double, though. Okay. Got the star. Here's Fire Bro. If we could at least string together some hits so that Noki could get up again, I'll be happy. Boomerang Bro up next. Oh, that might be the final out. It will be. Unless he makes an error. Nope. Alright, so we're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. We actually haven't even scored since the 2nd inning. Funny enough. Maybe I'm not focused enough, or maybe their pitching is just that good. Toadette needs to do that for one of her star missions. Hit the music block. And that's a tough one. It might be the toughest star mission. I know the first time on my original memory card for the Gamecube back in the day, that was the one that I completed last. It was the toughest one. I just had to keep replaying with Toadette and in the leadoff spot trying to hit the music block. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, that's not a good start. This is our final chance to have Noki score a run. Dry Bones lined out to third. Here's the other Dry Bones. Oh, and he's down 0-2. Yellow Toad, not a bad pitcher. Had to really focus there to get on base. All right, now Pianta. We have all 5 stars. So you know what? I'm gonna charge up and use a star. Not on that pitch, though. I ain't that desperate. Ooh. That's your star hit, Pianta? Jeez, pathetic. Oh, I know I didn't make good contact, but gee whiz. Oh, right off Daisy. That's fair ball, too. All right, well, let's go. This is a chance. Bowser Jr., let's go. Let's do the let's Bullet Bill ball again. All right, and Noki, my friends, is now a superstar. Superstar. That's all I wanted from this game. Now I can take her out the lineup, and I can really. And Bowser Jr. also completed a star mission. Maybe more, we'll see. Because some of his were hidden until I completed the early ones. No chance for a Grand Slam here. Could potentially do a body check if he gets on base. Yep. I'm going to leave him at first so I can try to steal second and then try to do a body check. We'll try that now. You got to try, you know. He did it. That's one of his star missions. Beautiful. Now the offense is really coming alive. And here's Boomerang, bro. We won't get the mercy roll. We won't get a mercy roll no matter how many runs we score here because it's only a 5-inning game. So, I mean, we'll keep batting around until they get us out. I don't like to give away outs, even if I'm up 20 runs. Toadette coming into pitch. Let's see how she can do. She just has to get one out, and she's facing the bottom of the order. It shouldn't be too difficult. But there's a hit from Dark Dry Bones. He'll drive in a run. 13-2. Now, regular Dry Bones looks at one just off the plate. Change up, and he's just a little early with that swing of the bone. See, one of the new torpedo bones. It's legal. All right, and that'll be the final out. 6 runs scored in that inning. 20 hits in total. Peach Daisy to lead off this inning. Bowser Jr. still on the mound. Big play by Firebro at second base. So here's Daisy, the lefty. Swings and misses. It is a star chance. That's a swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. Daisy makes perfect contact, but another big play by Firebro. He's flashing the leather out there at second base. So Yellow Toad is the final hope for the Peach Monarchs. Like I said, it won't be a mercy rule. So we'll go ahead and play them again after this. And that'll be the final out. So the Fire Bro and Boomerang Bro with all the putouts. Bowser Jr. gets the MVP. And we'll head to the map. Looking good, looking fine so far, I would say. Bwahaha. Yeah, I won, of course. Rah! No new players have joined. But we got ourselves a superstar in Noki. Bowser Jr. got some done. He's a brat now. So we need him to hit a home run. He needs to strike out Mario. He needs to do a back-to-back homer with Bowser, and then we don't know. Okay. Now Bowser, oh, he's pure evil now. He needs to bat in a run with the killer ball swing. 2 home runs in a game and a grand slam. Okay. All right. Pianta still has his stuff. Okay. So we're gonna head. Blue Noki became a superstar. We're gonna head right back into Peach Gardens. And I'm trying to think what I should go for now. I guess I can have maybe Dry Bones can pitch. Maybe that'll help him to get a MVP. Yeah, maybe. And then we don't need Noki. Right? We don't... I mean, she's a superstar. Yeah, la-di-da. I guess then we'll put in Baby Luigi. I guess. If he somehow can get a team star, then, you know, good. So we need back-to-back home runs with Bowser Jr. and Bowser. We need him to try to get an MVP, so he can actually go ahead and lead off, right? And then Pianta and Baby Luigi, they're just there because they can maybe get a star mission done. Let me get some water, man, while this loads. All right, here we go. Game 2. The Bowser Monsters versus the Peach Monarchs. Dry Bones set to lead things off. Makes good contact with the bone. That'll be a gapper. He'll have a double. Not a bad way if you're trying to get MVP, huh? Not a bad way to start, that is. All right, so here's Hammer Bro. He's already a superstar, so he really has nothing to prove here. Ooh, a little early. Changeup didn't fool me, but I was still early, so it did throw off my timing, I would say. Oh! How did he catch that ball? Come on. Inside. So we need home runs from these two. That ain't gonna be it. But whatever. I could do the killer ball here, but Bowser Jr. is on first, so maybe this is the one where I try for a home run. Oh, that ain't gonna be it, but Peach is a good pitcher too, so that makes it a little bit tougher. Swing and a miss. Fire Bro is the only bro that uses a traditional baseball bat. Whoa! This is a good defensive team, I will say that, man. I got to just tip my hat to that one. So 3 hits, nobody crossing the plate in that first inning. And Dry Bones on the mound, trying to get that MVP. Ooh! Just outside. That's in there for a strike, though. Good play by Fire Bro at second base. It's a big play. 1 away, and here is the captain, Peach. She swings and misses. Peach is a good pitcher, but not a very good hitter. At least not for me. It's very difficult for me to... Oh! Just off the plate. Come on now. Fire Bro really doing his job at second base. Here is Daisy. She's a superstar, but I guess not for the other team. Not when she's CPU controlled in challenge mode. But I did make her a superstar already. Daisy's a great hitter, especially when you compare her to Peach. Let's see what his star pitch does. It's an extra slidey slider. Struck her out. Well, Dry Bones tosses a perfect first inning. Here's Boomerang Bro. Now, what I'm going to do in order to, potentially get MVP for Dry Bones is, since Hammer Bro, Boomerang Bro, and Fire Bro are already superstars, I'm not going to try for home runs with them. At least not yet. Just going to try to set the table for the other star missions. And this guy's only there because we're trying to get his laser beam throw. But he just flies out to center field and... Alright, heading to the bottom of the second. Nobody has scored so far. Here's Yellow Toad. Pianta with the big play at shortstop. Now Pianta is underrated as a fielder. I wouldn't put him in the outfield necessarily, but he covers a lot of ground at short or at second. And he's got that laser beam throw. That's why he's there, because if he's the cutoff man in a situation where a run is trying to score, he can unleash that laser beam throw. All right, easy out for Boomerang Bro in right field. 2 away, and here's Red or regular Toad. Oh, that's a high fly ball. Baby Luigi trying to get under it, and he does. Makes the catch out in deep right center. Third inning coming up. Baby Luigi trying to get a team star. That's the only reason he's on this squad right now. He makes perfect contact. That is going to be caught. That might be the best hit I've had with him in this playthrough. All right, Dry Bones. Let's see if we can use a star again. That's deep at short. He's going to beat it out. Infield single for Dry Bones. The reason I'm not going for home runs with... Oh, come on. Again with the line out. The reason I'm not going for home runs with the Hammer Bros is, number one, they're already superstars. They don't need to do anything. And number two, if one of them does hit a home run and then nobody else does anything, they'll, by default, probably get the MVP. And so I would rather that not happen. Now, of course, if, you know, Bowser ends up hitting a home run or something or whatever, then that'll be a different story. Then we can just start unloading. But until then, let's just go ahead and play some small ball. Wow, so far, it has been a pitcher's duel, believe it or not. So here, obviously, I'm going to go for the home run. And it'll hit the music block. Okay, we got the star chance, so that's good. And now I'll just go for a normal hit here, like I said. And it's another line out. Feel like it's boom or bust with the Hammer Bros, right? Like if they don't charge up and go for a home run, it's pretty much an easy out. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I'm looking for from them right now. Just hit them where they ain't. Oh, whoops. There you go, Dry Bones. Bases loaded for Pianta. Oh, God. Oh, geez, another line out. Come on. So we had the bases loaded and we left him that way. 7 hits, no runs. Toadsworth, first up for the Monarchs. I don't even know why I did that. He still made perfect contact. That's kind of like a useless pitch unless you're playing against a human opponent. Easy play for Pianta at shortstop for the first out. Alright, here's Peach. They've got all 5 team stars. They surprisingly not really using them. Easy out. First baseman takes care of it alone. 3 unassisted. Alright, Daisy up next. 1-1 count. The lefty charges and looks at a ball outside. 2-1 hitters count. Here's the pitch from Dry Bones. Daisy makes contact. That's deep in left field. And Hammer Bro makes the final out of the inning. Still no hits for the Monarchs. Baby Luigi to lead things off. Uh-oh, indeed. Alright, Baby Luigi's on. Let's go ahead and steal a bag. He's in there. Now, Dry Bones has an opportunity to maybe drive him in or at least move him up. Jeez. Alright, Hammer Bro up now. Top of the 5th. Right back up the middle. Baby Luigi's gonna score. Alright. Let's not give him the MVP for a simple RBI single. Bowser Jr. pops out to the shortstop. And here's Bowser. Finally, we get a mission. I think that's the first mission that they've given us this game. But it said it'll be the final out. So it's 1-0. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Hopefully Dry Bones can just quickly finish this and hopefully get the MVP. It's dicey because, you know, it would have been a sure thing had he gotten an RBI. But now it might go to Hammer Bro. I'll be so upset if it does, but I think it will. All right, here's the 0-2. I mean, he's put together a phenomenal pitching performance. Damn it. That's their first hit. All right. Okay. Get the player out. As soon as I say that, that's when I get sloppy and allow the hit. Oh, shoot. Oh, damn it. Well, they tied it up. So I spoke too soon. I definitely got ahead of myself. Here I am thinking of the MVP, and now they have a shot to win. Funny enough. So my best hope right now is to get out of this inning, send it to extras. Of course, extras in Super Mario Baseball is the sixth inning. All right, so if we can get Toadette out, we'll get to extras, and we'll get a scout flag for her. Oh, Toadette's gonna win the game with a walk-off single. I cannot believe I just lost. I cannot believe I just lost. Wow. I was just trying so hard to get MVP for Dry Bones. What am I even doing? That was awful. I will be all business next time. My, how polite. That's so unlike you. Oof. What a bust of a game. Alright, let's head back into it. This time, let's just unleash full fury. Instead of going for, you know, if it happens, the MVP, if it happens, it happens. But that's what I'll say. It's like it was an attempt at that and a failure. So it wasn't a waste necessarily. I tried and I just didn't get there. You have to try in order to succeed. You just don't always succeed. So, but Dry Bone starts this game off with a double. So now I'm gonna just charge up and go for dingers. Oh, that's in there for a strike. The lovely Hearts pitch. Woo! Hooked that one foul. That had some power in it though. Some charge in the baseball. Good exit velocity. And that'll be the first run of the game. So, just like that, we equaled our run total from the entirety of last game. And here's Bowser Jr. He still needs to hit a home run. That won't be it. It'll be a high pop fly. Green Toad makes the catch. One away, and here is Big Bowser. He charges up, hits one. Does it have the... Oh, had the distance, not the height. Oof. Damn. It's hard to hit a home run in this stadium. Harder than other stadiums in the game. That'll be a run, though. Because you got high walls, and then in center field, it's damn near impossible to hit one. I think maybe the only way you could hit a home run to center field in this stadium is if you get the 5-star perfect contact home run. I should not have swung at that. Good pitch by Peach. Woo! Hooked that one foul. Perfect contact. See you later. Can it stay fair? It does. Just barely. It was hooking there at the last second. And the crowd's still cheering for us, so I appreciate that. Nice painting of Peach behind the backstop. And it's 5-0. So here's Dark Dry Bones. Swings and misses. That's a high pop fly, and it will be right into the glove of Pink Toad. Purple Toad. Alright, Pianta trying to extend the inning. Nice contact, but it's an easy out for Toad. So 5 runs off 5 hits. Let's head to the bottom of the first inning. Toadsworth to lead things off. Oh, there's perfect contact for Toadsworth. Hammerbro chasing after it. Gets there. Catches it right at that wall. Would have been cool if they put some ivy on those walls, huh? Like Wrigley Field. Boomerang Bro makes an easier catch in right field. And star chance. 2 outs. Here's Daisy. Perfect contact. She gets that star and the hit. Just a single. And here's Yellow Toad. Nice contact, but Pianta fields it. Throws it to first for the final out of the inning. After 1, it's 5-0 Monsters. Oh, here's his chance to get a team star, I think. Go, 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 go. Yes! I think he got it. I think he's a superstar. I want to check. I can't wait. Is he? Yes! Finally got that team star for Baby Luigi. All right. Oops. I'm so excited now that it's just like swung and missed. Hell yeah. All right, we made another superstar. Uh-oh, this is going to be tough. Yeah. Just try to bunt the runner over. Play a little small ball. All right, and Peach is tired. So, even though my toe is probably just badly bruised, I have not worked out since last week. I was thinking about doing it today, but I think instead I'll work out tomorrow. That ain't gonna be a sac fly, but it will drive in a run. High off the wall. You see how hard it is to hit a home run? Will they even show the replay? I doubt it. No. Once you're up big, they don't care. Bowser Jr. charging up, trying to get his first home run of the season. Still has not done it. Oh! Oh! He got me with the star pitch. It'll be easier in DK Stadium to hit home run. The walls are almost non-existent in left and right field. Ah, oh, he's getting me with those star pitches, bro. Alright, well. We made Baby Luigi a superstar, so can't be upset about that. Not that I'm upset, but let's just mercy them, honestly. This way we can be done with this matchup. Good play out and left. Got to score 3 more runs and hold them to nothing. And then we'll get every player. And we can move on. In there for a strike. If you're watching this playthrough, you are more than likely a baseball fan. So you'll be happy to hear this. I have MLB TV for the year because I am a T-Mobile customer. And my favorite teams happen to be the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. Now, when I lived in Chicago, even though I would have MLB TV, I was not able to watch the Cubs nor the White Sox due to blackout restrictions. However, I now live in New York City. So the Yankees and the Mets are blacked out, but my Cubs and White Sox are always on, unless, of course, they are playing the Mets or the Yankees. So it's a really cool, it worked out very well for me. I get to watch my teams. We cleared those missions. But in general, I just like to watch baseball. It's the only sport that I can watch, even if my teams aren't playing. Grounds out to first. Okay. Well, come on. That's not the way to do mercy rule. There it is. Nice hit. We got 5 stars. May as well start using them. I'm going to try for the perfect contact, full charge home run here. No, that won't be it. That pathetic. You know, Pianta, I have a love-hate relationship with him. I'm going to be honest. So even though Baby Luigi completed his mission, he's not yet a superstar. The game has to end first. The B button doesn't always stick. Like, it didn't stick there when I was mashing it. I'm just gonna use the stars. I don't care. Oh! This one is... He's a good pitcher. Damn! Alright, we got one more chance to try to mercy them. Ugh. Goose egg. Here's Green Toad. But yeah, over this past weekend, I was able to watch my Cubs play San Diego Padres, and I was able to watch my White Sox play the Tigers. White Sox did poorly. The Cubs did okay. It took 2 out of 3. They could have swept the series, but we have a garbage bullpen. They need to sign a pitcher like Waluigi. Alright, here's Peach. There's one on. Still no runs across for the Monarchs. Dry Bones? Pretty good pitcher, I would say. Definitely better than Bowser Jr. And he's also a lefty. Although, when it comes to lefties and righties in the game, as we end the 3rd inning, you can customize that on a per game basis. So there's a every player obviously has a default handedness. Let me charge up for the next one. Perfect contact, but just a touch early. And that'll be a line out. But at the beginning of the game, or at the beginning of a mini game, you can change what hand, which hand is dominant for every character. So you can change how they throw and change how they hit, which is a cool option. I'm glad they did that. I typically don't do that. I think back when I used to play this a lot, I would change certain hitters. So maybe I'll get back into that. I don't know. Once they're all superstars. Will that stay fair? Yeah. Oh, it hit off the foul pole. You saw that? I need to see that replay. Ooh. Imagine if that were a star mission. Hit a home run off the foul pole. That would be damn near impossible. Alright. Purple Toad is tired, so Toadette will come on in relief. That gives us enough for the mercy rule, but would not mind piling on a couple more runs. There you go. That's going to twist, but it's fair. And Boomerang Bro will have a double. So here's Dark Dry Bones. I'll again use the star for him. Outside. Good eye. Good eye. Ooh, big hit, but that's... Oh, it hits the music block. All right, let's just go back because I don't want to risk anything. You know what? Should I? No, I can't bunt because... But then we got Baby Luigi up next. And I wasted a star. All right, Pianta. Down 0-2. All right, here's Baby Luigi. Still waiting on his superstar status to arrive in the mail. Use the star though, and now we got the bases loaded. It's Dry Bones. If he can knock in some runs, maybe he'll make a case for himself for MVP. Go, go, go! Yes! 2 RBIs for Dry Bones. All right, I like that. Even if that doesn't get him the MVP, that's fine. That was just plain fun. I don't want having fun to get lost in the shuffle here. As much as I am focusing on achieving certain missions and meeting requirements and whatnot. Ooh, he just got in there. I thought he was out. TBH. All right, here's Bowser Jr. These scout missions are pretty much a moot point. That's perfect contact. And it still is not a home run. You see how wild that is? That was perfect contact. Wow, and a good charge. The castle is just way too tall. That would have been a home run in DK Stadium too, I'm pretty sure. All right, well. That's funny. That's funny because Bowser Jr. just needs a home run for one of his missions, and in any other stadium in the game, I guess maybe not Bowser's Castle. So the castle stages are just really difficult, which is kind of funny, and it goes with the whole Super Mario theme, doesn't it? Castle stages are always the hardest. All right, 17-0. Ain't no stopping this offense. Wow, that's a good one. Why don't more characters have that kind of stop and go pitch with the star? That's a good one. Perfect contact, but a little early. 0-2 counter. Boomerang, bro. It makes contact, and that will hit off the music block once again. Oh. Get back, 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 get back. You can pretty much win rundowns with the computer because they're not good at getting you. Nice contact, but that will probably be the final out, and it is. All right. So the monster score... we needed 3. We got 10. So Daisy to lead off the bottom of the 5th. She flies out to left field. 1 away, and here's Yellow Toad. He hits the pitch, but right to the second baseman. Good contact, but gotta hit him where they ain't. 2 outs for Blue Toad. Swings and misses. Here's the 0-1. It's inside. 1-1 count to Blue Toad. The final chance for the Monarchs to avoid being mercied. There's a high pop fly. This could do it. Fire Bro is under it. Makes the catch, and that is the game, folks. Mercy. Lamborghini Mercy. Peach is so damn thirsty. All right. And Fire Bro gets the MVP. Well, he deserves it, right? I mean, he hit that home run. Drove in 4. Boomerang Bro also hit a home run, but he only drove in 3. So, you know, it is what it is. We did make a new superstar, and that will be Baby Luigi. So everybody will join. Baby Luigi becomes a superstar. We got a couple more superstars to make, so we can focus on that. Baby Luigi become a superstar. All right, next time we will play some mini games with Toadsworth and take on the DK Kongs. Peace.